In today's episode of Truly Bedrock, I reveal our mega base plans for the season, and we start our first mega project, removing over 150,000 blocks. That way we can build our mega base. There is a mild problem with my plan. I don't have a beacon, and we have to do a lot of mining, so we need to go to the Nether. Okay, we are off on another adventure. I have basically everything that I need, I hope. I got my most scary looking outfit on, and 1 fire resistance. We need all of the things that you can get from the Nether. Yeah, so a lot of work has been happening on the Nether hub. By the way, Jen has been just absolutely crushing it, putting in a ton of hours on this, and it's really coming along. There used to be a sign around here somewhere that said Nether Fortress off in a direction. I don't know where the sign went. So this is JCB's Nether Fortress. We were just gonna use this one real quick, but it turns out they got a mob switch, so ain't nothing gonna spawn right here. So not really that convenient for me personally. We are gonna go to another one. We've been here for like 15 minutes and we finally got our first skull. Unfortunately, I can't pick it up. My inventory's full, so I guess we'll just go find another one that fits in our inventory. Literally our second chest. Excuse me. Excuse me. No, excuse me. Okay. Literally our second chest, and we got the rib armor trim. I feel like this thing is actually pretty rare, and we have gotten really lucky with it today. Also, more importantly, nether warts. We go around the corner. We got another chest right here with garbage in it. We got another chest right here with another rib armor trim. That's crazy. Insane luck right there. If only I could get another wither skull. Alert, everybody. We got a floating mushroom and like 5 wither skeletons. It's a bad place to be. But really, I'm just interested in the floating mushroom. Can we get a single wither skull from any of you? Oh, we did! Look at that! On camera. Beautiful. Okay, we got 1 more to go. But more importantly, floating mushroom. Now we got ourselves 3 nether skulls. Yeah, nether. I can never remember the names of these things. Cool, well, we're just gonna leave now before I die. We're getting distracted immediately because I've seen this shop right here. It's a good deal, trust me. It's 2 kelp for 1 diamond. And you know what? There's a diamond in there. So, there we go. So we have a predicament. The easy wither killer in the bedrock, where you can like summon the wither in the bedrock and it just suffocates and dies. And it's the coordinates of that are at 0, 0. Now, the other thing that says 0, 0 is our literally brand new, made today, fresh out of the presses world spawn gardens. And we're gonna go fight a wither 68 blocks down. I did fight 1,000 withers using this method in the last season, and only like 3 got out, so that's a 0.003% chance of anything going wrong right now. And I'm just gonna make a secret staircase going down right here. There's technically no rules on the Truly Bedrock server about not spawning withers at spawn. I mean, they don't call it world spawn for a reason. This is where things are supposed to spawn, so I mean, you know, I'm talking myself into it. Okay, so we've dug directly down underneath world spawn. I was wrong when I said it was 60 blocks down. It's actually 120 blocks down, which doesn't sound nearly as dramatic, does it? So this right here is a super stable wither killer. You need to be standing at -23 by 1. And you should basically have this little 4 wide trench in the bedrock right here. Now, you can place these things on their side. So it's gonna spawn like over here inside of this piece of bedrock. Now, this piece of bedrock has bedrock to all sides of it, so it's just a natural wither cage. The bedrock floor in the overworld and in the nether generates basically the same in every single Minecraft world. So you can use this in your Minecraft worlds as well. And I've killed like over 1,000 withers using this method, so it should be perfectly fine. Right, the only reason I'm at all nervous is because we're like directly underneath world spawn. But I do have some strength potions, gapples, normal gapples, and ultimately some fish, which I will be using to defeat any possible escapees. So this is the wither right here. Okay, that looks really good. I forgot to grab a name tag for this dude, so we're just gonna kind of back up and hang out over here. Now the guy can hurt you through walls, so you don't want to be standing too close to this guy. And as you see from the boss bar at the top, he is actually taking damage, slowly suffocating in bedrock. Now, if you do hit the wither, I think it has the potentiality to escape, but you only get the achievement for defeating the wither if you actually punch it once. So if you're wanting to get the achievement, wait until like 2% health. Yeah, so don't leave the area while you're doing this, because if you reload these chunks, it will escape. If you die, it'll escape. If you log out of the game, it'll escape. Okay then, so now it's about to die, and once it gets to like this little animation, you know, to back up, because that guy explodes again. He likes to explode, okay? And there we go. Now we get another star right here. Bam. Super easy. Definitely not a big deal that we're underneath world spawn either. Seemingly everybody knows that we fought this under world spawn. It's fine. I'm not gonna get banned. Probably. There's no rules against it, so, you know, there's probably about to be a new rule against it. So now we just need to find a crafting table somewhere around this base to make a, here we go, to make a beacon with. And there we go, first beacon of the season. Probably a little bit late to the party, but look how glorious that is. Very nice indeed. And you know what? You can actually just punch these things to break them, and they still drop, because, you know, Minecraft is a game that doesn't make any sense. Okay, legitimate surprise? The iron farm is actually working. This is the most iron it has ever made. I've never had this much iron from the iron farm. Something is going incredibly right, and I was not prepared for this. Okay, we have a working iron farm, everybody. It should not be working. Completely unrelated from everything, but this is really cool, and you'll probably want to know about it. So as you guys may be aware, we have second accounts on the server. Basically, this is another account that I have. So this guy is not actually on Bedrock Edition. I'll tell you a little secret right now. We might be cheating and having a Java Edition right here. Look at this. We're actually on Java Edition. Bam. I don't know. The F3 screen does actually work. That's insane. So this is a mod for Java Edition called Via Proxy. It lets you log into a Bedrock world, realm, or server using a Bedrock account. So this is my actual Silent 2 account, but it's being controlled from Java Edition, meaning that we have the replay mod. Now, what's even cooler about this is that Sir Slacklizard and his admin team have set up a little bit of a thing where we can actually get this guy into spectator mode. Java spectator accounts can teleport around to other players just like by default, but now we have a little bit of an add-on system that lets us teleport only our spectator account to us, and actually put him into spectator mode as well. So as you see, we can teleport him to us, and then if we do that again, we can actually put him into spectator mode. So right now he's invisible, and then if we switch back over to our Java real quick, you can actually see that I am indeed in spectator mode. And yes, we could use this to X-ray, or we could more importantly use this to spy on our neighbors, which is what I'm going to be doing. So yeah, this is the newest thing that we got working on Bedrock Edition. Bedrock Edition is so bad that we don't have our own replay mod, so it was actually easier to make Java join Bedrock and get replay mod working that way. I mean, that's what a Java player would say. Anyway, we're gonna do some time lapses. Okay, so this is our base area, as you might be aware. And my goal for today is to completely destroy this entire area, because it's all hilly and stupid and nice and lovely, and, you know, it's got this beautiful flower forest vibe going on, and I hate everything about it. So we're going to completely flatten this entire area, bulldoze the entire thing, and build an industrial farming area right on top of it, because, you know what? Who needs nice environment? Nah, I'm thinking about me, not future generations. Darn tootin'. Anyway, we're gonna just start flattening this entire area. So this is our base area, and by the time we're done mining it, it should look a little bit something like this. Now we have a ton of mining to do, so we just need to hop into it. Step one is to remove all the trees in the area, and then we can start flattening out all the dirt. Okay, so we've been at this for about 2.5 hours. We've completely flattened this zone, and you can see exactly where I stopped mining the zone because I wanted to see what it looks like. And you know what? Looks fairly interesting. So we've mined out a pretty decent chunk of this area, and oh my god, no, we have not. I have not looked at our progress in the last 2 hours, and I think it's gonna take 8 hours to mine all this, actually, because we're mining out this entire zone. I shouldn't have looked. I was so optimistic that we would get this done quick. Pretty big area, actually, as it turns out. I had no idea. And then I also need to figure out what the floor material for this entire area is gonna be. Because our floor is gonna be going directly on top of this. We've mined this down to Y63, which is at the, you know, the layer above the ocean or your rivers. So Y level 64 is going to be our floor layer. So we're just going to be covering up this entire zone with something. Is that a pink sheep? Oh my god, this is a real pink sheep, everybody. This is not a drill. Not a drill. We found a pink sheep. I'm getting completely sidetracked right now. I have a name tag. We're naming it Subscribe. It will be here for the rest of the season. I haven't seen a pink sheep in like 2 years, okay? Give me a break. I think that was an appropriate level of hype for that. Anyway, we're gonna put down a floor, going across this entire thing, and I have no idea what that material is going to be. Possibly concrete, possibly terracotta, possibly just straight up stone. So this gold farm has actually been incredibly helpful throughout this entire progress, because we've just been breaking our shovels non-stop, and then we can just come over here, run the gold farm for a minute, and basically instantly repair it and everything else that we're using. Great investment on the gold farm, even though this gold farm will be torn down and replaced with a bigger, better double gold farm. Another progress update. I have no idea how much progress we have. Okay, that's actually not so bad. Yeah, that's not so bad. I feel like that's about half of the dirt that we need to remove, because we're going to about this line over here. So it's getting there. It's definitely getting there. Okay, we've been mining for many an hours and many a days. I've completely lost track of time, but I also completely forgot that we have some netherite ingots just randomly from Zloy. Oh my god, you know what I don't have? I don't have the upgrade template. I can't even use this. It's literally useless. Ah, jeez, okay. I forgot about that. How many updates has it been since that's been in the game? And I still forget about the upgrade template. Okay, hold up. Okay, we found the little shop. It's a little nice little pop-up shop. So netherite upgrade template, 8 diamonds. That's highway robbery. Okay, I was complaining about the price, but these cost 7 diamonds to make. So he's really only making 1 diamond from him anyway. Anyway, we're gonna spend all of this on our shovel real quick. That way we can mine for slightly longer. We're officially 5 hours into our mining, and we've actually made so much progress. This is looking very good right now. So, again, we just need to mine a lot more. Great, well, I guess we'll just get back to it. So I'm removing the prank on my roof from Zloy, because these were bubble columns, and they were very annoying bubble columns, and I finally figured out how to reproduce this bug. I've seen this for so many years on Bedrock Edition, and I got this just by placing some dirt inside of bubble columns. But we have waterlogged solid blocks, everybody. This is crazy. Oh man, there's a bunch of them too. That's wild. If it was that easy, I feel like we would have found this a lot easier. So maybe it's just a visual bug. Oh, that's weird. This one's only waterlogged on 2 sides. Oh, I relogged and they're gone. That's so sad. Well, it was fun while it lasted, I guess. There is a way to make those kind of permanent, though, because you can get them from world generations. So maybe one day I'll have those in my museum. Okay, about 6 hours of mining now. We've completely cleared out this entire section, of course, but now we've made significant progress on this side of the base as well. We're honestly getting so close to being done. We just gotta mine out this big old chunk right here. And that's gonna teach all these kids to stay off my lawn. No more lawn. So since we've destroyed the bees' entire habitat, we're gonna give them 1 flower. Yeah, that's right. See, I'm an environmentalist. I'm sorry to interrupt your regularly scheduled mining, but look at this fish. This guy's got speed. I just feel like it's a very fast fish for some reason. I don't feel like fish are normally this quick. Does anyone else think that this is a fast fish? Or am I just tripping? Am I going crazy after mining like 50,000, 60,000 dirt? Okay, we've officially basically mined out absolutely everything in the area. We're getting down to the very final sections. We just need to mine out like a little bit around these edges, because we're not going to mine out this big old area right here. So I think we're just going to chop like a diagonal off of this little peninsula, and then we'll call it good. Oh wait, there's all this stone. Yeah, so whenever Silent 2 is in spectator mode, and he logs in, he just starts falling through the world. So, you know, it is what it is. Oh, now he's, oh, and he died. Well, yeah, I kind of just did that. I'm so dumb. I thought I clicked the little teleport to me button. Nah, he just straight up went in the void. That's a good start. I just killed my man Silent 2 over here, and everybody saw it! Ah, jeez. Everybody done saw that. I'm so sorry. Here, take a fish as my condolence. Oh. Take a fish as my condolence. take a fish as my condolences. So we have 27.5 double chests of dirt now, just from this area. I'm now the dirt whisperer. This is the progress thus far. We've mined out all of the dirt. Now it's just time for a few hours of mining some stone. Before we do this, though, we're going to put some netherite on our pickaxe, because I need that extra durability. Yeah, so we're at 127,000 blocks mined. We just gotta pass a couple more people, and we definitely will with the amount of stuff that we have to mine. We're going up in the world, everybody. It had to be poison. It just had to be poison. Every single time, it just has to be poison. It's never a slowness or, you know, a weakness. No, it's straight up poison every single time. Can't have anything nice. Swear. God dang. Come on. I found like 4 blocks. I can't even complain. I'm in my little onesie. Oh, I finally died. I finally got the binding helmet off of me. Oh my god. I literally felt like, okay, fine. It was like 6 blocks. Shut up. You know what? I'm gonna put the binding helmet back on. I'm determined to break that helmet. That's so stupid, man. I can't believe that. Professional Minecrafter. I know exactly what I'm doing at all times. I just never do it right. Okay, we definitely have enough stone to our name now, so we're gonna move over to using the regular fortune pickaxe, get that thing upgraded to netherite. Some point in time during the mining of this thing, apparently this area got flooded with redstone, and all of my redstone for the item sorters just got ruined. So I have no idea how many times I have used this farm while all the item filters were full, and all of the gold was just going straight into lava. So that's cool. I know at one point we had like 45 gold blocks. Wow. Oh no, it's been like that for so long. That was like 3 days ago of mining. It was at 45 gold blocks. Oh my god. Okay. Pro tip, don't flood your redstone. Pro tip acquired. After many a day of mining, we have finally emptied out basically this entire area. It's all mined out, besides this one little chunk right here. There's one little chunk, so we're just gonna put down the beacon yet again. I thought I was completely done, but it turns out we got like 6 blocks right over here. So these are the final blocks that need to be mined, and the entire area. Congratulations, everybody, we're done. Yay, woo! Now we just gotta put in the floor and, you know, figure out how we're gonna build that, and then we gotta build up all the farms, and probably remove that tree, and tear down that farm and rebuild it somewhere. Clean up this edges over here. Oh, I guess we... Oh, never mind. Yeah, I gotta mine this whole section right here. Well, it was a nice idea while it lasted. Oh, yeah, and then we gotta mine our center chunk as well. So there's still a lot of things to do for the base. This is just the very preliminary base work. I cannot be bothered to move the beacon, so we're just gonna fly over there, get like 16 seconds of haste, and then mine some blocks. Okay, I might have been mistaken before, but this is actually the final block of the base. We're done, everybody. At least with the flattening. That took like a week. Literally, a full week. If you wonder why there's not very many Truly Bedrock videos, it's because I decided to do this for a full week of my life. You're welcome. Question mark. Okay, so these are basically all the ores that we got from this, and it might not seem like that much, but actually, if we jump up here, it's a couple. Dozen, at least. And then, of course, we got all of these things in this chest as well. It's not that many. So we got a couple stacks of coal blocks now and about 5 million copper. So these are all the blocks that we've collected from this entire endeavor. There's literally so much stuff here. So everything from this layer up is just dirt. All of these double chests, yeah, just dirt. We have so much dirt. And then we got a few double chests of stone as well, like 6 double chests. We got like maybe 7 double chests of copper. We're gonna try and sell a bunch of this in a brand new shop that we're about to make like right now. And then of course we got like all this coal and copper and, you know, other miscellaneous junk as well. We also separated out all the flowers. We have a lot of flowers from this entire deal. We've got a lot of resources now that we actually don't need, like, at all. So we've selected the area that we're gonna put our Muddy Piggo shop. It's basically just this little square, rough little shape, and I've already gathered basically all the materials to go ahead and build that. So we're just gonna kind of throw this thing together. We've got one side of the pig done, and it looks beautiful, doesn't it? Just look how cute that pig is. Yeah, we just need to fill in the rest of it. Alrighty, after many days of building, we finally have the Muddy Piggo. Look how cute this guy is. He's got little ears, he's got the flower on top, he's got the shifty side eyes, and you know what? It kind of looks like Wolverine wants to eat him. Not gonna lie. Anyway, we even got like the little swirly tail on the back as well, because you gotta have the swirly tail. I need to put down the mud around this guy on the floor for, you know, the little mud patch. But then if you go up inside of here, we're going to have all of our chests. We're going to be selling a bunch of dirt, bunch of stone, bunch of grass, all that good stuff. And then we just have this cursed looking brain right here. This is a real look inside of my head. Absolutely empty. Yeah, this is possibly the most painful way ever of making mud. And this is the quickest way I can think of making it by hand. So I think we're going to have to make ourselves a mud farm at some point, because I just cannot be bothered to ever do this again in my Minecraft career. Just a little bit of mud and some of the other, you know, mud blocks, basically, that we've been using. And that should be about it. So now I just need to stock this guy up with all the materials. So the inside of this place is just very basic. Of course, there's not much room to work with, but we have actually made our first profit. Somebody bought some dirt. It's just an advertising diamond, but I'll take it. It's still diamond. Now, it wouldn't be a silent episode without building a farm, so we gotta build a farm to round out the episode. So we have one last remaining nook inside of our little starter base that we can fit a farm, and it's literally just like this thing right here. So we're gonna put one of the most powerful slime farms that you've ever seen in this tiny little nook right here. It's literally just like a dispenser on the floor, and then these few walls. Wow, we built ourselves a slime farm. We simply go ahead and place in ourselves just an absolute ton of armor stands. I'm gonna put in like a stack and some, and then we're gonna hit this guy with some oozing and some harming, and just be having so many slimes. Okay, here's hoping that this doesn't explode in a bad way. So throw the oozing, bam, throw the harming, and there we go. So many slimes! We love to see it. I forgot to grab my looting sword. Please hold. We're just gonna lag out the server a little bit. That's only like 140 slimes. So we got 34 levels. We're just gonna absolutely smack these guys. And we're gonna get so much slime from this. I am so very glad that I have an auto clicker on my mouse, because that was a lot of slimes. I'm actually starving now. Fantastic, but look at this. Basically our entire inventory full of slime, and we actually have some more. Anyway, this thing works out amazingly. As you can see, we are going to pay back Zloy so much. I stole one slime block from Zloy, and he's going to get dividends on his investments. Look at that, 2 entire stacks of slime blocks. I think I'm going to give him a nice half stack of slime, just because I feel like that's only fair. So due to today's project, we're now setting at 178,000 blocks mined. I don't know how many blocks we started with, but I know that we have many double chests, and here's the approximate block count from all of those double chests of blocks mined. It's a lot of stuff. And now for the base reveal. If you saw the last episodes, then you might have recognized this area right here where I kind of marked out our base. Now, because we want to do a very technical farmy base, it wasn't really going to work out with everything being at these different heights on the terrain. The hills and stuff was really going to cause a big problem for us. So that is why we flattened out the entire area. It seems like it might have been a little bit overkill, but I think it'll turn out good. Now, this world's actually had a very strange bit of corruption. So like this sub chunk right here got reset, and also one layer of blocks got deleted. All of this right here got deleted, and I know it's not from a command because we have floaty redstone, and like there's no barrier block here or anything. It's just very weird. But that's not all. There's also all of this right here, and this looks exactly like how I mined it on the actual truly Bedrock server, even though this is a completely separate world download that has nothing to do with that at all. So mild world corruption aside, I've made some more plans and we're getting there. Of course, this is our list of things that we want to farm on the server right now. So this was like our 1/8 scale model that I like to build because it's very convenient to get the layout of everything without having to do full scale. So now we have a 1/4 scale model of the base, and each one of these little markers is basically where a different farm is going to be going. Now I'm still trying to figure out the aesthetics of everything, but the technical solutions to things are mostly figured figured out. Now, a lot of the aesthetics of this base are going to rely heavily on ray tracing and the nice glowy effects that we get from multiple different types of blocks. Obviously, the magma blocks are going to look nice on their own, but I have more ideas for how to make the base look way more interesting. So as you can see, we can use redstone lamps around the entire edge of the base. That way we can actually turn on and off the RGB of the base. And depending on what we do up in the sky above the base, that might also reflect it as well, because we could have some more stuff up there. The general theme that I'm going for is sort of like a computer with all these RGB lines going everywhere, but also I want the base to feel pretty alive and just technical and interesting looking. I know there's not much to go off of, but that's where I'm at right now. I still gotta figure out the aesthetics. Now, I do know that all the farms are gonna be controlled by the central switch there at the middle, and we're gonna have water streams going to and from every farm, and with these lamps, we can actually make these things look really interesting. So we can actually turn off our water streams, and that would actually get rid of the water sources in there as well. And then when the farm is on, we can light this up. It's gonna look really nice. The water stream will be active, so all the items coming from the farm will go directly to our storage, and it could just look really, really good. So this is the full scale of our base, and just imagine this entire area crisscrossed with all these multicolored lines all connecting at the center here, kind of like a giant web of technical redstone lines and water streams and all kinds of stuff happening, and it's all gonna coalesce here at the center and be interesting. I hope. If you got any ideas on how to decorate this thing, let me know, because that's the part I'm stuck on right now. If you want to see all the new videos that I post a couple hours or a couple days before everyone else on YouTube, then consider joining our Patreon. I'm going to be uploading a bunch of content early over there for you guys to check out. Kind of a new experiment that we're doing, and of course we have a bunch of other perks on the Patreon page as well, such as sneak peeks and spoilers, obviously, world downloads of upcoming builds and whatnot, and then of course our fan servers. So check that out if you want to, and otherwise, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed this video. Drop a like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys around.